Good morning, guys. So we are in a place we know as we visit 3 years ago. It's called Playa de Catedrais. It's in Galicia. It's a really beautiful place. As you can see, the parking is kind of amazing, right on the beach. So the night was all the sounds, the sound of the waves, and the sun is out. So we arrived here yesterday, and I got some really amazing footage from the beach. So it's kind of interesting. During the low tide, the Playa de Catedral, that is just 500 meters. There, during the low tide, you can visit, you can go on the beach and pass through the amazing rocks formation, and in the cliff were some natural arcs you can pass through. It's really a nice place, and kind of like this place 3 years ago. It was the place where for 3 days we eat fish because I get so lucky. I tried yesterday, I tried this morning at 3 o'clock, nothing. So something changed. Guys, there's no more fish in the ocean. That's a problem. And so the other day, and what I want to speak about, Nick Johnson, as guys, they will start their journey in Europe, and they ask what we do with our gears. So the the cameras, the computers, the drone, and I replied to him in the comments, but I would say I don't mind also doing a video so other people can watch it and understand. I see the ocean. It's a little bit. It goes a little bit down today. Yeah, you can ski on the ocean. So we've been robbed twice in 6 years, and both time wasn't really a pleasant thing. The first time was in Prague during the day. We parked in Prague too, but it's not far from the city center. It was 9 in the morning, but that was my fault because I left my backpack visible inside the inside the van. I mean, near the bench. So they smashed the side window, the back one, that one, and they grab the backpack. They even don't know what contained. And at that time, unfortunately, I had a small handicap that I used to work, and also a sound device, recorder, and one hard drive. So that's what they stole. They really didn't know. They just saw the backpack, smash the window, grab it, and go away. So the first tip will be, and that's what we do now, we understood the lesson, don't leave anything visible. So we have the two curtains between the front seat and the back. We have all the curtains all around the van. So every time, it's not just to hide stuff in some place, but first of all to make the inside of the van not visible. So this in some way will not stop anybody to steal your stuff, but of course if you leave something visible, probably it's more tempting. So I think that it's not to stop the thieves, it's just to don't let them too tempted to, smash a window or open your van and steal some stuff. Another time we were robbed in Genova, in Italy. It was still morning. We went in the city center for a coffee and went back. They forced the lock, the cylinder of the front door. And so we arrive, and it's just really unpleasant. You go back home and you see that the side door is open, and your heart is just start to going crazy. You understand that something happened because it shouldn't be open. So we arrive, and male clothes were pretty much all around. Thankfully, that day, I don't know why, but I tell Mel, let's grab our stuff. So I put also her computer in my computer bag, and I took my camera bag. So we had pretty much everything with value. Uh, and at the end, it seems that they steal like a pair of sandal and some gears. But at the end, I didn't realize they steal my whole luggage. So as well, they open, they try to find something there with value. They didn't find anything. They didn't have the time to, check things. So they just grab my whole bag and take it away. I don't know how they ran away because it was at least, I don't know, 25 kilos. So that day, I had no more clothes. I think we have our laundry bag. So I have like some stinky t-shirt that I can wear and a pair of shorts. And, during the month after I, let's say, renew my wardrobe. But so what we do, and another time also in Spain, in north of Spain, that I catch actually the two persons that they were trying to open and they escape. So yeah, it's something that could happen, especially I would say in some touristic areas. We know, for example, happens mostly during the summer, like in Portugal or Spain, where people leave the car at the big parking to go on the beach surfing or just enjoy the seaside. And yeah, I mean, the chief know that they're gonna be away for a long time, so they have all the time to open the car. So what we decide to do is to tag team. We are two, well, three, but the dog is not really a good guard. Uh, so most of the time we tag team anyway because a grand part of the day we spend in the van working. So I can go surfing, fishing, or taking some footage or exploring a place, and Mel stay in the van working or reading or do whatever she wants. And then I come back and we just high five, and she can go out for taking picture or exploring or sitting somewhere in a cafe reading or on a nice bench. So that's the most common things that we do. So we don't have to hide anything. We don't have to, um, you know, make things different, and that's pretty easy for us. When we are in such places, we have no fear about being robbed. I mean, usually, even in Morocco 3 years ago, we spent a lot of time near a small village, and the locals itself say um, the locals don't cheat where they eat. So these kind of things maybe are more possible in a bigger town, in a city, or in a more touristic place than in such places. And this is the kind of place where we like to stay. So here, there's no problem, even if we both want to take a walk. We just, you know, lock. Of course, everything can happen, but um, when we want to visit a town or a city, like we did the last time in Toledo, we simply found a paid parking. We spent, I think, was €4, was €1 an hour. So we spent 4 hours in Toledo. So we didn't have to hide anything. Our things, yes, were in the back, but it was in a paid parking and nobody could steal there. Even if you follow our friends Live Travel Play, Janice and Gregor, I think in Slovenia or in Italy, I don't remember, um, they were robbed. I mean, the van was. I don't think that they were robbed, but they tried to open the door inside a camping. So seriously, even if you go in a camping, there's the possibility to get robbed. That's kind of crazy. So what we do, tech team. So one person is always in the van. Uh, Also because when we visit a place, not every time we have the urgency and the necessity to visit the place together. We are 24 hours together. So sometimes it's kind of nice to have your own time. I can grab my camera gears and, I go to visit a new place by myself, and then I come back and she do the same, because sometimes, 24 hours together, it's nice to breathe a little bit and, have, because we'll not change anything if we go together or by ourselves. So we saw people recently as well that in a little bit bigger vans, they have safe, like a real safe. So that's an option. Of course, cannot be huge, so it's just for a small laptop, camera, documents, eventually money if you're carrying cash and these kind of things. So that's an option. Um, we also thinking about creating a more safe place inside the van. We still didn't understood where exactly. Uh, but mainly it happened, and it happens sometimes that uh, we both want to go somewhere. Like for example, the last time was for a Halloween party, um, and the van is not parked in the best place, like in a remote place like that, because nobody gonna do a Halloween party here, by the way. So what we do, there's two solutions. Oop, this is falling. So we bring our stuff with us. It's my computer bag with the two computers, because that's pretty much everything for us, because we work and we are here online. The ocean is really going down today. Um, or we try to use some good places inside the van that are not really um, easy for people that don't live in a van to understand that it's possible to reach. Like, for example, under the bench, I also took out the stickers. So there's no instruction on how to open it. And if you don't know it, where is the button to open it? It's kind of a good place where to hide stuff. Unfortunately, there's no guarantee on all the things I say. I mean, again, can happen as to our friends in a camping, and you can be lucky. And so far, uh, all the people we've met on the road, so far they've been robbed once at least. We've been robbed twice, almost 3 times. So I would say most of all, it's about smart traveling. So understand where it's good to park the van and eventually to leave the van. For example, maybe in the big cities or in a big town, it's more like, for example, the other day, Ruense, there was this RV parking, and we didn't hide so much the stuff. We cover everything, so nothing was visible. Um, but you feel kind of safe when the van is parked with other RVs, because there's always people in the RVs and just nearby, so that help as well. But it's not a guarantee. So that's it. So today we will go to Oviedo, that it's 150 kilometers from here, where we met our friend Rafa Fantos. Is a great surfboard shaper. I need to get my first board back. I left it there 3 years ago. It's my best friend's board. And then we receive gas trucks from Cyril Combi. So 2 for the back door finally, so I will be able to open and not break my back. And for the pop-up roof as well. So in the next days, hopefully will be sunny. We're gonna do some work on the van still for the gas level, to see if I can fix that problem and to put the new gas trucks. Anyway, beautiful place here to visit. I will leave the coordinates down in the description. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow is the vlog. Oh, tomorrow it's a really funny one. Yeah, and with the police involved. So stay tuned. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will go to wake up my lovely wife. She was pretty much almost awake all night, so it'll be difficult. And we're gonna drive a little bit. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye bye. Have a great Thursday.